So they got some good players down there in Oklahoma.
Tip-off underway, and Lindenwood Lions win it. Justice Odom got the win on the tip against Reagan McCowan. We're underway here. Lindenwood starts with the possession, trying to get it down low, and a quick foul is called. I believe this will be on the Leathernecks.
Yeah, foul trouble is going to be something to watch here. Western Illinois struggled from the free throw line, which is kind of something that Western Illinois up to this point in the season has been really good at. So it was kind of surprising Thursday to see them struggle that much from the free throw line.
Some pressure here from the Leathernecks. Lions with the ball. This is number 4, Ellie Brugman with it. Kicks it outside. Just a little bit of emotion here, back and forth. Nice back cut. Found an open player. Didn't get the shot up. Nice little contact. The layup doesn't quite fall for number 22, Maya Scoff. And a quick foul is called. Two quick fouls here on both teams.
Yeah, both teams playing very physical here. They want to get that possession. It was a good look there for Lindenwood. Just kind of the tail of their season so far. Unlucky it didn't fall. We'll see what Western can do with their first possession.
Western Illinois University, a three-point threat. There's a quick three-pointer. Right as we were talking about it, no foul called down low. Defensive rebound for Lindenwood. Number 2, Michaela Wallace, going to bring up the ball here for the Lions.
Another body on the ground on that last possession.
Kick out, open three-pointer in the corner. That one's no good. Rebounded by McCowan. Back on offense are the Leathernecks. Quick, fast break here. Nice little pass down low to Dietz. That layup doesn't roll in. Ball on the ground. Players on the ground as well. We're going to get a jump ball.
I tell you what, it's been a tough start to the ball game for Maya Scoff for Lindenwood. She's gotten 2 really good looks, one from close, and then she was wide open there in the corner and unable to hit both baskets. The lid on the basket early here in this ball game.
8:56 on the clock, only a minute gone by so far here at Western Hall. They get the inbound in to Anna Dietz. Now to Dens. Nice pass.
Nice cut.
Open cutter, too, as you just said, to Allie Meadows. She knocks down the first basket of the game. We'll get our starting lineups here. We'll start with the Lindenwood Lions. And a quick foul. It's going to be an offensive foul against Lindenwood. Against number 22. This is against Maya Scoff yet again. Here's your starting lineups for the Lindenwood Lions. Michaela Wallace, number 2, the guard. Ellie Brugman, the player to watch. Mary McGrath having a great season so far as well. Maya Scoff, and holding it down low is Justice Odom, number 35. 8:38 on the clock here. WIU with the ball again. Anna Dietz trying to give it down low to Dens, but it's a turnover. Lions with the ball. Michaela Wallace, she'll slow it back down. Kick out, quick three-pointer here from Brugman, and that one falls. That three-point shot, money.
She's got some good form there for a 5'11 freshman. I mean, good form on that shot.
Here's your starting lineup for the Fighting Leathernecks. Ball's on the ground. Alyssa Dens, number 3. Number 4, Allie Meadows. Reagan McCowan, the freshman that we were talking about. Great season so far. Number 13, Addie Brownfield. And number 33, Anna Dietz, the senior from Mason City, Iowa.
You know, it's going to be a very interesting thing to watch those 2 freshmen, those 2 freshmen battling it out for Freshman of the Year in the OVC.
Those starting lineups brought to you by Serve Pro, the official restoration services partner of the OVC. Lions with the ball again, 2-3 the score. Lions with a 1-point lead. Wallace with the ball, loses control, out of bounds, turnover on the Lions, and Wallace is saying it was off of the foot of a Leatherneck player, but refs didn't see it.
Yeah, Wallace not kind of surprised with that call right there. I couldn't really see from our angle here, but I tell you what, that's kind of one of those mistakes that Lindenwood, when you're struggling, you don't want to make those mistakes, and a lot of contact the other way.
Quick drive by Anna Dietz, goes up with the layup, and a very physical player in Anna Dietz. She's always on the ground fighting for those loose balls, and there we see her initiating some contact.
There she was, yeah, a very quick play there as well. Western Illinois, they are flying up and down the court here in the early going. They're trying to push the issue here and kind of shock Lindenwood, but Lindenwood, to their credit, they've been ready for it here so far.
They called the foul on the ground, not a shooting foul, so they got the inbound. Now with the ball as McCowan drives in, big body work down low, and they're going to call a charge. Say she lowered her shoulder too much. Offensive foul against the Leathernecks.
That's a tough call right there. That was a late call on McCowan there. It looked like she was going to get maybe even the shooting foul, but they call it an offensive foul.
She's worked so well down low all season. Nice replay here. Drives in, you just can't lower your shoulder like that, and the opposite side of the court was the official that made the call.
I tell you what, Thursday night we saw a lot more contact not called.
That shot missed by Wallace, rebounded by McCowan. No foul called. Wallace got the ball back. Now it's a 1-on-3. Doesn't take the shot, slows it down, kicks it out. We'll see what they call. A 3-second violation here on Michaela Wallace. Another turnover.
Yeah, Lindenwood, we talked about turnovers being so important, and that was a big factor in Western Illinois' loss on Thursday night to Southeast Missouri State. But both teams really kind of having trouble with turnovers here in this first quarter.
Brownfield with the ball, hands it off to McCowan. Working down low, tough little 8-footer spin shot. That's money right there.
I mean, it's like we're watching Dirk Nowitzki out there. A little turnaround, falling away shot. What a shot by McCowan.
With the hand in her face, gets it to fall. 1-point lead for the Leathernecks, 4-3, 7:03 on the clock. Lions back with the ball. We've seen a lot of motion-style offense from the Lions so far here today. Trying to get something working inside. They were looking. Take a deep three-pointer instead. That one no good. Looked good. That shot was by number 21, Mary McGrath. Leathernecks back on offense. Dietz, she'll go baseline. Kick across. Addie Brownfield. She'll travel now on the baseline. Gets the layup to fall. Nice little dribble move.
Nice play there, and things kind of opened up for her as she got to the baseline. She got under the basket, and she couldn't believe how wide open she was.
Out at the corner now. Lions with the ball, number 24. This is McGrath with it. She's driving in on Dietz. Puts a little scoop and score. Gets it to fall. 2 more points here for the Lions, 6-5.
Here come the Leathernecks, too. They're wanting to push that issue. They're not slowing down here. Nice pass there to McCowan.
McCowan, she'll go up with that layup. No good. Good defense there for number 15, Alyssa Nielsen. Lions with the ball yet again. Brugman, she'll give it down low. Little midi shot there for number 15 for Alyssa Nielsen. Called her name on the defense, then on the offense, back and forth.
I don't know what the foul there was going to be, but you know what? Basketball is in a kind of an interesting spot where you see a lot of people, a lot of teams, especially the Leathernecks, they like to shoot a lot of three-point baskets, but sometimes once you get those open looks there from medium range, about 18 to 20 feet, those are sometimes a lot easier, and I tell you what, she made that one look so easy right there, and Lindenwood, they're hanging in here in the early going.
There, as you just saw on your camera just a minute ago, Jasmine Nichols checks into the game here for the Leathernecks. Nice little fast break layup. Falls for Addie Brownfield. Just flew past everybody there getting to the lane.
You know, we talk about McCowan being such a great player, and she's just a freshman. Brownfield's just a sophomore, and she's making huge plays like that. What a play by Brownfield.
Addie Brownfield made a name for herself last year in the Summit League Conference. Coming around here in her sophomore season, having a great year as well. Over in the corner, three-point shot is up, no good for McGrath. Defensive rebound by Addie Brownfield, and they're pushing it up here. This is number 4, Allie Meadows with it, drives into the lane, doesn't like it, swings it back around. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 5:10 remaining on the game clock. Kick out now, McCowan drives, little floater shot, no good, a little hard. Trying to get her own rebound, and they're going to call an offensive foul on McCowan. Reagan McCowan now 2 quick fouls.
Yeah, that's tough. Now she might be sitting for a while there. That's tough to see when your best player, they're going to keep her out on the floor, but that's going to be something to watch here throughout the rest of the first. Now they take her out of the ball game here.
Mallory McDermott, number 10, checks into the game along with number 0, Carla Flores. She checks in as well from Barcelona, Spain, a graduate student here at WIU. 4:58 on the clock. Lions with the ball yet again. Lindenwood up at the top of the key. Nice little drive here. That layup is up and good for Michaela Cunningham. Checks into the game and immediately makes an impact.
I tell you, it looks like both teams really trying to get inside as much as they can, as they call a block there. But both teams really pushing the issue, trying to get as close to the basket as they can, and the offense has been executing so far.
2 shots coming the Leathernecks' way. Number 13, Addie Brownfield, is gonna head to the line for 2 shots. 9-8 the score. Lions with the lead. We'll head to a quick break, and we'll be back. 4:42 left here at Western Hall. We'll see you then.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Are being prepared for anything!
Serve pro like it never even happened.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources, both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back into Western Hall here, Macomb, Illinois. We're going to get a quick replay of that foul. Addie Brownfield driving into the lane on the fast break, initiating some good, clean contact. They called a blocking foul on number 15. That was on Alyssa Nielsen. First free throw is good.
Yeah, Nielsen tried to get set right there, but unfortunately wasn't able to get there in time. But I tell you, a lot of fouls here, 8 fouls already, and we're not even 4 minutes into this ball game, or we're a little more than 4 minutes, into this ball game here. Very physical, a lot of free throws coming the rest of the way here in the first quarter.
Second free throw was good as well. Leathernecks with the lead, 10-9 now. Lindenwood trying to survive some pressure from WIU here. Pass it down low, hands on the ball, but they're gonna call a foul here. I think that they're gonna call a reach-in foul on number 13. Addie Brownfield. It's going to be actually 23, Jasmine Nichols, the junior, that picks up the foul.
Yeah, off the bench there. Nichols trying to reach her hand in there, but caught a little too much at the elbow, it looked like.
The former newcomer of the week for the OVC, Nichols, having a good season, solid season so far for this Leatherneck squad. Nice little pass down low. Layup is no good, just missed. That was Mary McGrath on the shot, but a great bounce pass for an open look.
I mean, that was tough right there. Lindenwood, they got a nice pass cut to the basket, but they've been missing some easy shots here so far. We'll see if they can change that.
And we're trying to find Nichols down low. Couldn't get it to her. Carla Flores with the ball. Hands it off. Nice little drive here from Meadows. That shot blocked away by number 25, I believe, Selena Arnland on the block. Getting active down low.
I tell you, Lindenwood's got some size here. A lot of 5'11s. They're 6'2", 6 foot. I mean, there's a lot of size on this Lions team that could cause a lot of problems for the Leathernecks.
2 seconds on the shot clock. That one's up and no good. Off the glass, rebounded by Lindenwood. Number 24, this is Michaela Cunningham, brings up the ball here. Tried to find a back cut. Couldn't get it. They kick it back up top now, slow it down. 15 seconds on the shot clock here for the Lions. They lose control of it, stolen away from McDermott. McDermott now on the drive, goes up with the layup and one. They
call offensive foul, I think, right there.
They're going to call the offensive foul. You are correct. McDermott got the steal, was working on the fast break, goes up with it, but good job by number 15, Alyssa Nielsen. Been calling her name quite a bit here.
We sure have. I don't know about that call if she was set or not, but the officials, that's a bang-bang play right there. We've seen a lot of bang-bang plays already here in this ball game, and we're not even 7 minutes in here. So I tell you, 3.5 minutes to go here in this quarter. Be very curious to see how this one plays along.
Officials do have the hardest job, it seems, in the sports. No matter what, it's going to be a 50-50 call. That pass tipped, and they're going to say it's off of the Lions. The Leatherneck bench was getting excited there for a moment.
Yeah, I think Lindenwood might have got away with an offensive foul right there. It's kind of a ball don't lie situation right there. Should have been Western Illinois' ball, and they ended up getting the ball back thanks to the out-of-bounds play.
McDermott takes a quick three-pointer. That one no good. Nichols on the offensive board. Goes up with it. They're going to get her for the travel call here. Took too many steps. Strong offensive rebound, just couldn't finish with it.
I think she was excited. She got the rebound right there and kind of shuffled her feet there a little bit, tried to go up with it, but the officials were there to see that.
Cunningham with the ball now. Trying to hand it off to Brugman. Can't get anything. Got to get rid of it before the 5-second call. 16 seconds on the shot clock here for the Lions. They're trying to find those back cuts on the baseline all the time. Nice feed down low, and the layup for Maya Scoff falls. Good entry pass there.
Yeah, great look right there, and that just seems to be where Lindenwood wants to go. As soon as they go in, they're trying to find a way to get into the paint, and they found a way in that time. Nice pass.
Allie Meadows with it, gives it off to Dietz. Dietz pretty quiet so far today. Deep three-point shot from McDermott. That one is no good. Defensive rebound, number 25, Selena Arlen gets the board. Nice, the drive here from Cunningham goes up, and a foul is going to be called on Carla Flores. And the Lions should be heading to the line here, and they are for 2 shots. 5 fouls sends you to the line in a quarter.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of free throws here. Both teams in the bonus now, and a couple of players of note, or at least one for Western Illinois. You know, Reagan McCowan dealing with foul trouble. She already picked up 2 fouls here in this first half.
Michaela Cunningham at the line for 1. Was flying down the court, got the layup to, couldn't get the layup to fall, but driving in, hard contact there from Carla Flores. First free throw was no good. Going to try to get some points out of it, make it a 2-point lead for the Lions. That one's no good as well. Ball tipped around, will be off the Leathernecks, and it is. Just couldn't get their hands quite on the ball.
That's tough right there. It's not going to go as a turnover because they never actually had possession, but that unofficially is going to be a turnover there for Western Illinois, and that's a missed opportunity there. Extra possession for the Lions.
Lindenwood couldn't get the free throws to fall, but they get an extra possession here. Wallace now with the ball back into the game. Had some struggles with the fouls early here in the quarter. Drive and the kick. 3-point shot coming here from Brugman. That one no good. The offensive rebound for Wallace. Lindenwood has another chance on the offensive side of things. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Wallace working outside. Drives in. Nice drive. No foul call. It hits the deck. Leathernecks come away with the ball. 1:45 on the clock. 5-on-4. Wallace gets back. Now all even. 5-on-5. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to call an offensive foul here on Anna Dietz. Ball's going the other way.
Yeah, another turnover there for the Leathernecks. 11 combined, it might be 12 now. 11 combined turnovers between the two sides. Not the prettiest of basketball here in this first quarter. We'll see if either side can clean it up.
There's head coach J.D. Gravina in his 13th season here at WIU, trying to get his team the number 1 seed here in the OVC this year. Think they got a real chance at it. Brugman with the ball now, swinging around. Wallace, 1:20 on the clock. Dins gets the steal. Shot clock resets now to 30. Dietz gets the ball, lost control of it, jumps on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Leathernecks. Trying to maybe do a little bit too much on the inside, but they keep possession.
Yeah, I think Dietz got down there and she thought I don't know what was going through her mind, kind of rethought things, and that was a wild pass to McCowan there.
That shot no good, just rolls off the front of the rim. McCowan can't get it to fall.
But as I was saying, I think she was second-guessing herself, was Dietz.
Nice pass there from Odom, but couldn't get the layup to drop. That was Alyssa Nielsen on the shot. Great pass by Justice Odom down low. McCowan kicks it out. Deep three-point shot here for Dietz. No good, just off the backside of the rim. 45 seconds on the shot clock. 15-second differential between shot and game. Open three-pointer here from Brugman, trying to get a 2-for-1, and they might here. 35 seconds on the clock. They get it in.
Can't leave her that wide open. I mean, she's just a freshman, but she can fill it up, and she's made a couple of ones from deep. That was a nice look there for Brugman.
Leading scorer on this squad for a reason. 14 points, over 14 points per game for Brugman. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 13 now on the game clock. About 2-second differential between them. They get it into Dins. Dins tries to find McCowan down low. She does. Jump by Wallace. Thought we were going to get a jump ball, but Wallace comes away with it. They're going to call a foul on McCowan, and really great job there from Wallace to come in and grab that.
Yeah, that might be the last time we see McCowan out here in the first half. That's 3 fouls for her. And now free throws. Those are the most frustrating free throws right there to give up when you're 80 feet away from the basket. Now Lindenwood walks down the court, and they're going to get some free throw opportunities.
14-10 the score, trying to make it a 6-point lead before we head into the second quarter of action. 5.9 seconds remaining on the clock here. First free throw by Michaela Wallace, the graduate student, is no good.
Coach Garvina is just giving that referee an earful right there. Still talking to him. I don't know what he's arguing there, but I don't think he's been happy with some of the calls here today.
Second free throw, no good. 3 seconds on the clock. Puts up a deep shot. That one's going to be off the front of the rim. Shot by Kaylin Reed is no good, and Leathernecks are heading into the second quarter down 4, 14-10 the score. A lot of turnovers, a lot of action. We'll be back here on the OVC, but a lot of turnovers between both teams.
Yeah, a lot of action, but not necessarily the best action out there. Kind of a sloppy first quarter. A lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers between the two sides. 13 turnovers combined, 7 for the Leathernecks and 6 for the Lions.
Lindenwood starts with the ball. Three-pointer from Brugman, no good. Tipped around, and that's going to go out of bounds. Possession will be for the Leathernecks. Almost got another
I just saved your
rebound.
life. I just saved your life there.
Wyatt with the clean hands right there. Saves the equipment, we'll say that. Leathernecks now with the ball. Kaylin Reed now with it. Working against her defender. Trying to find Brownfield, and she does. Working down low, trying to get something up, and she gets fouled on the shot by number 22, Maya Scoff. And Scoff's got a decent amount of fouls here in this game so far.
Yeah, fouls have been an issue for both sides here. Western Illinois dealing with the fact that they don't have McCowan out probably for the rest of the first half. She's got 3 fouls already. Now the question for the Leathernecks is who is going to step up, and it looks like Brownfield taking it into her own hands on that one, and she does lead the team in scoring, so we'll see how Brownfield does the rest of this half.
First free throw, no good. Great job to get to the line. Got to make the free throws, though. The first one missed. She has 6 points on the game as of right now. The second free throw is good. Now 7 total. 3-point differential, 14-11 the score here. 9:26 remaining in the second quarter. Wallace with the ball, bringing it up. Some motion handoff here for Lindenwood. Alyssa Nielsen with it, trying to find Wallace. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nothing open yet. Good defense from the Leathernecks. Tip there from Brownfield. We'll see. They come away with possession. Reed on the fast break. Using her speed. Left-hand layup is good and blew by everybody there.
Yeah, a little defense into offense right there. That's how it's done. Wonderful execution by the Leathernecks.
Offensive foul is going to be called against Alyssa Nielsen. It'll be Leatherneck basketball. And a good little spark here from the Leathernecks.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the statistics, you see 7 turnovers and your best player, Reagan McCowan, out with 3 fouls. You look up at the scoreboard, you're down just 1. You got to be thrilled if you're Western Illinois.
Leathernecks trying to get it in, and they're going to call it offensive foul call here. I think it's going to be against Alyssa Dins.
Yeah, she might have pushed off trying to get open for the shot.
Lindenwood's going to come away with the ball here. Had a lot of those nice looks there so far today. On offense, they just can't really get anything to fall yet.
Yeah, they really.
8:54 on the clock. Wallace going to be inbounding here. It was taking them a bit to hand her the ball. They get the inbound, find a wide open. Number 21, McGrath, going to get the ball, but they got the offensive rebound. Brugman with it, bodies on the floor. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. Lindenwood coming away with it. Had a semi-open look there on the inbound. Going to get it to drop. Wallace, she'll drive in. Goes up, right-hand layup, no good. Dietz on the rebound. Leathernecks defense holding strong here so far in the second quarter. No points allowed yet. Dietz drives, her layup rolls off the rim and falls. Anna Dietz on the tough scoop and score.
That was a very, very tough scoop and score. Not a lot of people can make a shot like that. What a beautiful look. And Dietz kind of trying to be, again, that role as McCowan's on the bench. What a great look there for the Leathernecks.
15-14 now the score. Leathernecks back with the lead. Number 24, Michaela Cunningham with the ball now at the top of the key. Looking around and holding on to the ball. Maybe trying to find Odom down low. She does. Working against Dins. Nice cut, but stolen away by the Leathernecks. This is number 10, Mallory McDermott with the ball. Dietz thought about the deep three, doesn't take it. Kicks it out to Dins. Gets double teamed by Wallace. Good defense. See who comes away with it, and they're going to say it's staying with the Leathernecks.
Yeah, that was a good play there defensively by Lindenwood, coming in, trying to get the strip at the top of the key, and then Western Illinois kind of forcing the issue, trying to go inside, and then Lindenwood there to tip it away again.
Hattie Brownfield checks into the game for the Leathernecks. Number 25, Selena Arnland, and number 40, Kalia Sane check into the game for Lindenwood. 17 seconds on the shot clock. They get it into Dins. Back to Brownfield. She doesn't take the shot. Kick it back out. Dins down low. Open layup. And it doesn't quite fall for the and one, but she's heading to the line for 2 free throws here.
Good pass there to Alyssa Dins, able to get open there. She's 6'1", and I'm kind of surprised that Western Illinois hasn't gone to her more with McCowan in foul trouble.
3 for 4 from the line today. Addie Brownfield with the only free throws for the Leathernecks. That free throw is no good for Dins. Working down low, her bread and butter down low.
Yeah.
Gets the foul, heading to the line here. Couldn't make the first, trying to capitalize.
She had to jump really high to get that ball, too. So, nice athleticism there for Dins. And 1 and 2 from the line there.
16-14 now the score. 7:30 on the clock in the second quarter. Lindenwood with the ball. This is Wallace. She goes left. Drives in. Left-hand layup is good. Nice little move there. Didn't really need much help. Had the screener, but went the opposite way. Nice move by Wallace.
Yeah, nice move. That breaks a 6-0 run there for the Leathernecks. And here they come the other way.
16-16 the score. That pass tipped away. They're going to say it's off the Leathernecks.
No, they're going to say a foul. Offensive foul.
Another offensive foul. This is quite a bit. McDermott's going to draw it. 2 fouls for the Leathernecks here in this quarter.
Leathernecks might not have anybody available. If this keeps up, nobody might have anybody available with the amount of fouls we've got this first half.
McCowan with 3, Dins has 2, and McDermott has 2, and you have 3 other players with 1. That shot up, no good. Left off the backboard by number 24, Cunningham. 6:50 on the clock. This is Reed bringing it up, crosses half court. 22 seconds on the shot clock here in this possession. They give it over to Dietz. Now up to Brownfield. Brownfield gets tipped away. Wallace now on offense, one-on-one. Nice. Tried to get a little jump step there. Couldn't get it. Got the rebound, though. That shot no good by Brugman. Offensive board, and the layup falls. The putback for Selena Arlen drops. Now a lead for the Lions, 18-16.
You know, we talked about in the pregame Western Illinois getting second chance opportunities, but Lindenwood got excellent opportunities there. They get another one with that steal.
Lindenwood back on offense to drive the shot. They're going to call a foul here on the Leathernecks. Kalia Sane going to head to the line for 2. And Coach J.D. Gravina not happy with that call. 6:10 on the clock.
Coach not happy with that call.
There's been a lot of fouls called here today. Both teams have 3 fouls, and it's not like it's necessarily one-sided so far, but both teams drawing a lot of fouls. There's number 4, Kalia Sane at the line. That free throw is up and no good. Drives into the lane. They're going to call the foul here on number 24, Kennedy Flanagan.
Yeah, I don't know. She might have been straight up right there. That might have been a no call right there if I was officiating, but I am not. I am here with the mic.
Second free throw falls. Kennedy Flanagan, the 6-foot senior out of Canton, Missouri, draws her first foul of the game.
Skip pass
up to Allie Meadows. Goes up, blocked away by number 24, Cunningham. And WIU fans want a foul. 6:03 on the clock, and Cunningham soars up on Meadows.
That was a lot of contact right there. I don't know about that one. There's been some questionable calls, and it seems like all of them have gone against Western Illinois right there. J.D. Gravina is about to lose his mind. He might have to shed that coat, the purple coat he's got on here today, because he has got to be fuming right now.
5:57 on the clock, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Kick it over to Dietz, doesn't take the three. She'll drive in instead, goes up, and a charge is going to be called against Anna Dietz. And
12th turnover of the first half for Western Illinois. We've got a combined 21 turnovers. Another charge, another bang-bang play. We've seen a lot of these bang-bang plays right here, and again, I don't know about that one.
And Gravina might want to be careful, might get teed up here if he keeps talking to the official. Lindenwood with the ball. Wallace kicks it out. Brugman, she'll take a deep three-pointer. That one no good. And they'll say Lindenwood stepped out of bounds. It'll be Leatherneck basketball. Only a three-point game. 16-19 is the score.
Yeah. I mean, Western Illinois has got to be happy about that. I know right here in the moment, Coach Gravina right there in the purple jacket is he's a little hot under the collar right now, but he's got to be happy that his girls are down just 3.
5:24 on the clock. 20-second shot clock now. 16-19 the score. Drive in here for Meadows. That one's no good. That was actually Addie Brownfield who went up for it. Going to get the layup to fall. Lindenwood back on offense here. Drive and try to get the bounce pass to her teammate. They're going to call a reach-in foul against number 4. This will be against Brugman. This will be the 14th foul here against the Lions, and it looks like we're going to get some free throws. We're not halfway through the second quarter just yet. 5:06 on the clock. 5 fouls, sends you to the line. Both teams with 4. A lot of fouls called here so far.
It's going to be interesting to see how the coaches adjust here in this ball game. Both Coach Gravina and Amy Egan, the head coach for Lindenwood, dealing with this foul issue right here. And there's another foul right now.
This will be against number 23, Kaylin Evans. And that should be to the Western Illinois Leathernecks. They'll head to the line. The Leathernecks are going to be in bonus now. Number 13, Addie Brownfield, getting some free throws. So far in the game, she's 3 for 4 from the line. Dins checks into the game here for Kennedy Flanagan. Both teams in total, 21 fouls.
21 fouls and 22 turnovers. That's a lot of fouls and turnovers, man.
5:02 on the clock. Not yet to the media timeout here in this quarter. This is Brownfield at the line. That free throw up and good. Gets the free throw to drop. Now only a 2-point game. 17-19 the score. On the year, Addie Brownfield is a 56% free throw shooter, but today she's having quite an efficient night.
Yep,
at the line.
2 for 2 right there. Able to get the job done, and now back down to a 1-point ball game.
18-19 the score. 5:42 on the clock. Odom hands it off now. And that's Cunningham with the ball. We'll see what they call. 3-second violation. And we're going to get a media timeout here. 3-second violation. It's going to be Leatherneck basketball down 1. 19-18 the score. 4:47 on the clock. We'll be back for the last 4 minutes, 47 seconds here in Western Hall.
Come on, Don. There's no way you beat hitting a shot from half court.
Sounds like you haven't learned your lesson from our previous competitions. Say win.
Win.
United Fidelity Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor for the OVC basketball tournament. We're excited to host this elite group of OVC student athletes battling for the automatic bid to the big dance.
Let it go, Derek.
Okay, Don.
Come see the difference at United Fidelity Bank.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Competitive excellence. Energized fans.
community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1948.
Grit. It's that thing inside of you that ignites passion and empowers you to envision a world full of possibility. At Western Illinois University, leathernecks are made with this grit. It starts here, in this field, in this room, on this court, and in this lab. We refuse to blend in because our purple stands out.
Welcome back into Western Hall. Yet again, 4:47 on the clock here. Leading scorer of the game so far is Addie Brownfield with 9 points. The Leathernecks so far 0 for 4 from the three-point line, which is very unusual. Normally on this J.D. Gravina type of offense, they're just chucking up so many of those three-point shots.
Yeah, only 4 is very surprising here, but Western Illinois has been dealing with a lot of turnovers in this first half. Got to clean that up. That'll get you the chance to get more shots.
Brownfield with the ball. She'll take a three-pointer. That one no good. A little short. And it'll be Lindenwood basketball out of the media timeout. 4:32 now after the missed shot by the Leathernecks. Hall's going to be bringing it up.
Looked like Allie Meadows right there was trying to go to save it, but she knew she stepped on the line, so she couldn't do it anyway.
Cunningham with the ball now, swings it over. Three-point shot, doesn't take it. Wallace kicks it out. Cunningham, she'll take the mid-range shot. Nothing but nylon on that mid-range for about 15 feet.
That was a beautiful ball movement right there. Extra pass, finding the open man there at the free throw line. That's perfect execution there for the Lions.
4 minutes remaining here in this quarter. That pass stolen away by Wallace, and a foul is going to be called on Addie Brownfield. And this will be 13 team fouls on WIU so far in this game. This will send the Lions to the free throw line. They're in bonus now. Both teams in bonus, I should say. Michaela Wallace at the free throw line for 2. Wallace only 2 points on the day, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Leading her team in rebounds, assists, and steals, though. Got another steal there, and then a quick foul by Addie Brownfield.
Yeah, good battle for the basketball there, but unfortunately for Brownfield picking up the foul. Lindenwood, though, before that free throw, 1 for 6 from the line, so they're now 2 of 8 from the free throw line right now.
Justice Odom came down with it, but good job by the Leathernecks to poke it out. Deep three-pointer there from Dietz. That one's no good. Lions back with possession. Number 23, this is Kaylin Evans with it, swinging it around. Evan gives it over to Cunningham. 20 seconds on the shot clock, guarded by Flores. Now Wallace guarded by Dietz. Nice little dribble move. Corner three-pointer for Cunningham. That one's up. That one's no good. A little short. Flores comes away with it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just bringing it up the court. Had a nice little hesitation move there. Lost her defender for a bit. She'll take a three-pointer in the corner. That one's good, and the first three-pointer falls for the Leathernecks, courtesy of Carla Flores. 21-22 now the score.
First three-point basket of this quarter for either side.
Kayla Sane tried to answer with the three-pointer of her own. Couldn't get it to fall. 1 point differential, 2:55 on the clock. Dietz with it. Trying to get it to Brownfield down low. Can't find her. Flores with the ball, top of the key. 14 seconds on the shot clock, guarded by Wallace. Man-on-man defense here. Lindenwood having a good job forcing those turnovers. We said that was one of their keys of the game. Step back three-pointer is up and nothing but net for Allie Meadows. What a shot.
Sometimes you just need to see your teammate make one. And Meadows, she saw her teammate make it last trip down. Steps back, a beautiful shot right there.
Layup is up and no good for Sane. Defensive rebound for Meadows.
This is a dangerous spot here for Western Illinois. They're feeling it here, or for Lindenwood, excuse me.
And a great find for Allie Meadows. Finds Dins just wide open there on the block. Timeout is called by Lindenwood. Good use of the timeout. 22-26 the score. Only 30-second timeout, so we'll stick with you here. And what a pass right there to Dins. And, you know, that's two-man game.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass, beautiful find right there. And Western Illinois, like I said, this is a dangerous spot here for Lindenwood. You've been playing out of your mind, and you feel like you've been outperforming your opponent right now on the road. That's a tough thing to do, is outperform your opponent on the road. But all of a sudden, Western Illinois hits a couple of three-point baskets, and then they get that easy find in transition. This is where Western Illinois likes to take off, and we've seen it all season long. It's the reason they have 10 wins this season, so it's going to be interesting to see what Lindenwood does out of this timeout.
As you were mentioning, on the road, Lindenwood 2-9 on the season, 0-6 in away games this year, trying to pick up their first away win at Western Hall. Wallace with the ball. Lindenwood trying to get something going here. Last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Nice drive by Cunningham. That one's up, and she gets fouled. Points without time coming off the clock are pretty essential here in a tight matchup.
Yeah, and Addie Brownfield picking up her second foul there. Once again, more foul trouble here for the Leathernecks.
Cunningham draws another foul, driving in. Really great job at initiating the contact. Pulls the ball away from the hand, the defender's hand. Gets it on the elbow, heading to the line. 2 free throws. First one is up and good for Michaela Cunningham, the 5'10 freshman out of Salina, Kansas. Listed as a combo guard here. I was looking at the roster earlier, and I wasn't quite sure what a CG was, but combo guard is Michaela Cunningham. Leathernecks with the ball after the missed second free throw.
Just 3 of 10 from the free throw line for Lindenwood. That is a big reason why now they're trailing in this game.
30% from the free throw line. 15 seconds on the shot clock here for the Leathernecks. And that one just out of the outreached hand from Carla Flores. And they're going to say it is the Lions basketball. Carla Flores tried getting it, but second it crosses half court, you can't really do anything about it.
No, not much you can do right there. Another turnover for the Leathernecks, and that makes it, I believe, 14 here in the first half. Almost to their total from their Southeast Missouri State game, and we're not even through 2 quarters of basketball yet.
Lions inbound, 1:32 on the clock here. This is Cunningham with the ball, guarded by Reed. She'll give it over. 20 seconds on the shot clock. This is Evans with it. She drives. That layup bounces off the back of the rim and falls in. Tough contact layup. Falls. 1-point game, 26-25.
What a beautiful shot right there. Now here come the Leathernecks trying to push the issue again.
Reed with the ball. 1:05 on the clock. Top of the key, hands it off. And stolen away by Wallace. Are they going to pick her up with the foul here?
Yeah, they're going to give her the foul. She might have hit the arm there. Nice play by Michaela Wallace, but not able to come away with it there.
Wallace is going to pick up her first foul of the game. And this is going to send Anna Dietz to the line. Both teams, again, 5 fouls. 1 minute exactly on the clock here. Free throw is up, and that one's no good for Anna Dietz.
Yeah, tough free throw shooting day at the line on Thursday night for Western Illinois. They're doing a lot better now, 75% before that miss. But free throws, it feels like, is going to be the difference here in this ball game as Dietz got the second one there.
An 80% free throw shooter on the year is Dietz. Goes 50% from the line there on that trip. Cunningham with the ball, under a minute to play here in the first half of action. Evans with it, kicks it out to Wallace. Wallace, nice little dribble move there. And Brownfield comes in, or Meadows comes in. Ball on the ground, got to be a jump ball, and it is going to be a jump. Possession arrow pointing towards the Leathernecks.
That was a beautiful play right there for Allie Meadows. She just stuck her hand out there and was able to make contact with all the basketball right there. We've seen a lot of reach-in calls here today. But that was a clean strip right there, forcing the tie-up. Now the possession arrow going to give it to the Leathernecks.
12-second differential between shot and game here. 40 seconds on the game clock. Carla Flores with the ball, brings it across, guarded by Cunningham. Now 20 seconds on the shot clock. This is Reed, guarded by Evans. Top of the key. Nice behind the back dribble move. Kicks it to the corner to Deeds. Snags it before it goes out of bounds. They're going to call a foul against Lindenwood, which will send Deeds right back to the line.
More free throws here as we get ready to wrap up the first half. Not the cleanest first half for either side. And Western Illinois, you look at the scoreboard. You got 14 turnovers, all the foul situations, but yet you still look up and you're up now 3, potentially 4 going into the half. You got to be ecstatic after not playing your best basketball for 2 quarters.
That free throw falls for Anna Deeds. Second free throw is up and good as well. Number 1, this is Lily Rangard, checks into the game. The sophomore out of Wisconsin, getting her first look of the day on the court. 20 seconds on the shot clock, or game clock, I should say. No shot clock here. Wallace is going to hold on to it, seems, get the last shot. 25-29 the score. Leathernecks with a 4-point lead. They initiate it with about 8 seconds on the clock. They kick it over. Wallace, open 3-point shot. That one's up, no good. Back of the rim. Rangard gets the rebound. And comes in, gets the defensive rebound. That's how the first half ends. 29-25 to score. Bank. Home and away games. 10 minutes here. Third quarter underway. 27 seconds on the shot clock. We're getting started here. And a quick offensive foul is called.
Just picking up right where we left off. Nice play there, though, by Anna Dietz to draw the contact and get the offensive foul. Lindenwood, I think that's their 13th turnover.
13th foul of the game, along with 13 turnovers on the game as well. 9:45 on the clock. Leathernecks get a quick one, basically start with the ball here in the second half. Quick three-pointer here is up and good for number 13, Addie Brownfield. Couldn't get him to fall in the first half until the late second quarter. Get that one to fall quick.
Like I said, we're going to see a lot more three-point baskets, shots and baskets, I think, for Western Illinois here. Nice look there for Brownfield.
Drive by Wallace, kick out. Now, nice little drive here. 22, Maya Scoff gives it out to Wallace. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Guarded by Meadows. Gets the screen left side from Odom. Drives in, kicks out. Got to get that three-pointer up. They do. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Bodies on the floor. Scoff comes away with it. Pass to Odom, tipped out of bounds by Addie Brownfield.
Nice play there by Lindenwood, getting those second chance. You know, we talked about in the pregame the keys to the game for Western Illinois. It was going to be second chance opportunities, but Lindenwood has really been crashing the boards and getting some second chance opportunities and second chance points.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Wallace goes baseline, kicks it out. Corner three, don't take it, kick it up top. Scoff with it. She drives, nice pump fake. 3-point shot here coming. Is no good for Brugman. Got another offensive rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds off the Lions. Leatherneck basketball.
Okay, I may have overblown the second chance points. Both teams with just 2 points, second chance points there in the first half. But you get what I'm saying. It feels like they're offensively rebounding the ball better.
3-point quick three for Dietz is no good. Looked like it was going in, just a little long. Wallace with the ball now, gives it wide open down low is Scoff. I don't know who was guarding her, but she found the open space and got the easy layup.
Yeah, that's a miscommunication. Getting back. Here come the Leathernecks, though.
And McCowan back in the game. We'll see who they call this foul, and I think it's going to be on Odom, number 35, and it is. That'll be the second team foul here against the Lions. 14 fouls total for both teams.
Yeah, McCowan taking that shot there, drawing the contact. We didn't see a lot of her in the first half, but she had 3 fouls quickly. Got to be careful so she doesn't pick up her 4th. There's another offensive foul.
Offensive foul against Dins. That'll be Lindenwood basketball now. 32-27 the score. 8:19 to play. Both teams getting some quick fouls here to start the second half of play.
Yeah, we might be seeing a similar situation where more free throws throughout the second half. A lot of free throws in the first half. A big difference in this ballgame, though, Lindenwood's inability to shoot from the free throw line, only 3 of 10. So if they do get a lot of free throws, nice play.
Brugman's 3 blocked away by Addie Brownfield. Leathernecks back on offense. And Dietz with the ball. She goes baseline, drives, right-hand layup off the glass. No good. Fouled on the way. Heading to the line for 2 and 3 fouls on the Lions. Only 2 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, and Western Illinois, on the other side, they've been shooting lights out from the free throw line. They're shooting 75%, 9 of 12. And you're sending one of the girls that you want to go to the line there, and Anna Dietz.
7:55 on the clock. Dietz, as you said, heading back to the line. Nichols checks into the game. Jasmine Nichols, a 6'1 junior out of Oxnard, California, checks back in here today. Free throws up and good for Anna Dietz. Great job at initiating contact. Went baseline and called the foul on Odom. She has 3 fouls on the day. Second free throw is up and good as well.
Yeah, trying to get Odom, who is their biggest player out there at 6'2", trying to get her in foul trouble so she doesn't see much of the floor there in the second half.
Lindenwood with the ball now. This is Scoff with it. Turn around, didn't take the jumper, kicks it out to Wallace instead. Trying to work it down low. Scoff back with it. Crossover stolen away by Meadows.
That's the second time here today that we've seen Meadows just stick her paw out right there and come away with it. Nice play.
McCowan drives in. That shot no good. Got her own board. Up and in. And one is good. Old-fashioned three-point play coming Reagan McCowan's way.
You didn't see much of her in the first half. Very quiet, but boy, what a play right there. Drive into the basket. Missing the first shot, but sticking with it. Getting her own rebound and putting it back up and in. That's what this girl can do, and she is only a freshman. She's only going to get better from here, folks.
Alyssa Nielsen checks into the game. Number 15 for Lindenwood. Reagan McCowan at the line for the and one. Pretty quiet so far today. 4 points as that free throw is no good. 7:22 on the clock here. Wallace bringing up the ball for the Lions. Trying to look to the corner. Hands it off to Cunningham. Motion offense just going to each corner it seems. Gives it up to Wallace now. Guarded by Meadows. Screen on the left side. Wallace drives in, kicks it out. Long two-point shot, doesn't take it, drives in. Got to get a shot up quick. Only 3 seconds on the clock. Tipped away, ball on the ground. And a jump ball. It's going to be Leatherneck's possession. Honestly, could have been better not getting the jump ball there with only 1 second on the shot clock, but you get the ball regardless.
Yeah, you get the ball back here, and you got a chance to extend on this 7-2 run. Western Illinois has come out and played really good to start this third quarter. And you look up, all of a sudden, it's a 9-point game. This one has the chance to get away from Lindenwood.
Largest lead of the day, and that shot falls for McCowan. Tough-looking baseline jump floater falls in.
What a ridiculous shot there. I thought there was no chance McCowan was going to get that shot off.
Cunningham mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by McCowan, fouled. And that's going to be 5 team fouls against the Lions. We're not even halfway here through the third.
That'll be free throws the other way there, too. McCowan going to go to the line, as that'll put Western Illinois there in the bonus.
Number 22, Maya Scoff checks into the game here for Lindenwood. On the day, Scoff has 4 points, 2 for 4 shooting, 0 for 1 from the three-point line. She has 2 fouls as well. 3 players for Lindenwood has 3 fouls. We were talking during the halftime break. There were 5 players in total that played in that first half that didn't have a foul.
Yeah, it was between the two sides. It's just a lot of contact, but like I said, coaches they like to see that kind of effort from their players, and they're able to get the job done here. McCowan able to hit both free throws right there, and suddenly you look up, it's a 13-point game, and Lindenwood's got to make some plays here, and they got to play some clean basketball without fouling.
Largest lead of the day, 10 lead changes total. Leathernecks trying to pull away here in the second half. Lions with the ball, give it to the corner. This is Brugman with it. Her shot no good. Rebounded by number 13, Addie Brownfield, and a quick three-point shot there from the Lions. They give it down low to Nichols. Left-hand layup off the glass. Good.
That's a size mismatch right there. Timeout on the floor. What a mismatch right there, and Nichols able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, really great move. Got the seal. Little turnaround. Left-hand layup falls. 42-27 the score. 6:04 on the clock. We'll head to a quick break here. This is Ohio Valley Conference women's basketball on ESPN+.
Come on, Don. There's no way you beat me hitting a shot from half court.
Sounds like you haven't learned your lesson from our previous competitions. Say when.
Win.
United Fidelity Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor for the OVC basketball tournament. We're excited to host this elite group of OVC student athletes battling for the automatic bid to the big dance.
Let it go, Derek.
Okay, Don.
Come see the difference at United Fidelity Bank.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Competitive excellence, energized fans, community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1948.
Grit. It's that thing inside of you that ignites passion and empowers you to envision a world full of possibility. At Western Illinois University, leathernecks are made with this grit. It starts here, in this field, in this room, on this court, and in this lab. We refuse to blend in because our purple stands out.
.27 the score. Lions starting to trail here by 15 in the third quarter. I'm going to call a foul here on number 4, Allie Meadows. Just got a little bit too much contact. The screener was Justice Odom. They're going to call the foul on Meadows.
Yeah, 13-2 start to the second half for Western Illinois, and this one's starting to get away from the Lions. They've got to be able to defend without fouling. Already in the bonuses, Western Illinois, so they've got to be able to defend without sending the Leathernecks back to the free throw line.
They get it down low to Odom, working against Nichols. Gets double teamed by Meadows. Going to stay with the Lions. 12 seconds on the shot clock, and Meadows has done a fantastic job of the double team.
Yeah, getting her hand in there and getting all ball, too. I mean, that's a skill right there. Just able to know where the ball is and where, eye-hand coordination right there.
That shot up, no good. Odom gets the rebound. The putback is good. Off the backboard, Justice Odom, 6'2 junior, gets the layup to fall, 13-point lead.
It's a completely different Lions team with her on the floor. 6'2", able to make plays like that.
Dietz tried to go up with it, tried to make the one-hand catch. Gonna get it. Would have been pretty impressive if she could. That ball just a little too high. Maybe saw Gravina in the purple coat over there. Thought it was a teammate.
Yeah, Dietz is tall. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she's about my height, a little taller than me there. So she's pretty tall. She's not that tall.
5'9" senior is Anna Dietz. They get the ball back after the Lindenwood miss. Dietz with the ball, hands it off to Meadows. Meadows swings it over to McCowan. No fouls yet here in this quarter. McCowan has 3 on the game. They kick it out. Dietz, she'll take a 3-point shot. That one right side of the rim, no good. Nichols tried to come down with it, jump ball, and it'll be possession arrow for the Lions. Had a couple players fall on the ground, and it's going to be a media break here. 4:58 on the clock, 42-29 the score. We'll head to a quick break, and we'll be back for the last 4:58.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo!
Pro, like it never even happened.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources, both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky history education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back into Western Hall. You're seeing some players over there, maybe some future Leathernecks. Had some shots there in the first half. They just noticed they're on the scoreboard or on the video board. Maybe some future Leathernecks getting some shots out there during the media timeout. Nice move by Brugman. Puts up the tough little floater. Gets it to drop. 2 points there for the Lions out of the break.
Yeah, Brugman hit a couple of shots in that first half. Been relatively quiet here to start the second half. That's a nice shot right there. Maybe that'll get her going.
We're getting to see a zone defense here from Lindenwood. We're going to be a 3-second call on the Leathernecks. This is the most 3-second penalties that I've seen called in one game.
Oh, I've seen some games where a lot of them get called there. That's just a lack of concentration right there. And another turnover there for the Leathernecks. They're going to be pushing that 20 total as we move through this game, which Coach Gravina is not happy about.
3-point shot from Brugman, no good. Ball tipped around, got the rebound. An open three-pointer again here for Scoff. That one's no good. And the Leathernecks come away with it. This is Brownfield now pushing the ball up the court. Goes in, left-hand layup off the glass and falls. Great shot there from Leathernecks.
That's just the kind of third quarter it's been here for Lindenwood. They get 2 open looks from 3. Neither one of them fall. And then the other way, there went the Leathernecks to get an easy shot.
Another open 3, no good. They're going to say possession will be with the Lindenwood Lions. Shot by number 15, Alyssa Nielsen. Got her own rebound, but going to get another shot up. Dins checks into the game here for Nichols. Alyssa Dins having herself a nice game, not necessarily scoring-wise, only 3 points on the game total, but all around she's been a fierce force down low, an opposing player.
Yeah, she's been able to get some good passes off. Nice shot there.
3-pointer there from Brugman is good. 3:40 on the clock. Leathernecks back on offense. Carla Flores with the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3-point shot here coming for Brownfield. That one no good. Right. Airballed. 10-point differential. 34-44 the score.
That's a missed opportunity at a highlight play right there. That was a no-look pass. I believe that was Dins who had the pass, or was it Flores? Might have been Flores out there. No-look pass, but unable to hit the basket.
Wallace with the ball. Drives in. That shot no good, and a foul is called against Allie Meadows. That'll be the third team foul, second one on Meadows in the game. Leathernecks 2 fouls away from sending the Lions to the bonus. They're going to give Wallace on the shot. So heading to the line for 2 free throws here.
This is where Lindenwood's really struggled here in this game. Just 3 of 10 from the free throw line here in this ball game. And the Lions are getting their opportunities, but they haven't been able to cash in.
Free throw is up and good for Wallace. Drives into the lane, initiates some contact against Meadows. Heading to the line for 2 shots on the season. She's a 64% free throw shooter. Knocks these 2 down with ease.
First time they went 2 for 2 from the line the entire game.
They're 5 for 12 from the line are the Lions. Leathernecks with the ball again. 3:10 to play here in the third quarter. McDermott, she'll take a mid-range jumper. That one's good.
That was a great look right there. A little fake out there, pump fake, able to get to the elbow there and make the easy shot.
It seems like we're really losing that mid-range shot, but we've seen it quite a bit here today, and that one was nothing but nylon for Mallory McDermott.
Like I said, sometimes that's the easier shot right there from mid-range. Got to shoot those mid-range shots when you get them.
Odom with the nice post moves down low. Flashbacks of Lamar Odom maybe. Gets the shot to fall. 2:35 on the clock.
I don't know if there's any relation there. That was a nice move, though, from Odom.
I do not believe so. That pass was tipped out of bounds by Waltz. It's going to stay with the Leathernecks here.
What a player Lamar Odom was back in his day. When he was at his prime, that dude could play basketball.
The injury bug, always a pain to see. Careers get cut short. Deep 2-pointer here by McCowan, and that one's good. 2 more points. She is 10 on the game now, 4 for 9 shooting from the field.
That's the quietest 10 points I've ever seen in my life right there. Of course, she wasn't on the floor all that much in the first half, but able to find her range there. Even though it was a 2, still a big basket, makes it a double-digit lead for the Leathernecks.
Mallory McDermott's going to get called with the foul. 14 fouls against the Leathernecks. 2:13 on the clock here. The third foul in number 10, Mallory McDermott. They pass it over cross court, tipped by Meadows. Flores comes away with it. Leathernecks get the steal. 2 minutes remaining.
What a defensive player Allie Meadows is. She's having an unbelievable day there on the defensive side.
Tried to get it down to Dins, but good defense by Lindenwood. They poke it away, get the steal. 1:53 on the clock. Leathernecks with the ball. McDermott, another turnover. McCowan goes up and fouled on the way, and that's going to be Odom's 4th foul of the day. McCowan heading to the line for 2.
I mean, the look of determination on McCowan's face every time up and down the floor is just, you don't see a lot of players with that, especially as a freshman. You know, sometimes the moment could be too big for some freshmen, but not for her. I mean, she just goes down there, and then when she turns around after that foul right there, she's just got this angry look on her face. And even though she's happy about the result, she's angry because she wants to move on to the next one. She's so determined to make these plays for the Leathernecks.
First free throw was good by Reagan McCowan. Second free throw on the way. That one's nothing but net as well. Odom, the first player to reach 4 fouls here today. It seemed like it was a kind of a race here, horse race. Be interested to see the betting odds on that category.
Yeah.
1:42 on the clock here in the third quarter. Still got 10 minutes to play after this quarter ends. Was a tight matchup in the first half. Now a 12-point differential. Wallace drives, and they're going to get her on a travel turnover. Leatherneck basketball.
Yeah, still things just kind of falling apart here for Lindenwood. They're trying to stay in, but Western Illinois just continues to make plays there. And, of course, that was a mistake. That was a mental mistake there for Lindenwood. They're trying to pull away here, are the Leathernecks, but Lindenwood doing everything they can to stay in this ball game.
Deep three-pointer for Flores, no good. Offensive rebound for Dins. They kick it back out. Hand it off to Meadows. Meadows doesn't take it. Good steal there by Cunningham off her foot, and it'll be Leatherneck basketball. Out of bounds. 1:18 on the clock. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Flores here on the inbound gives it into McCowan. Skip pass over to McDermott. Now to Flores. She'll take another three-point shot. That one's good. A bit of correction there. Last one was long. That one nothing but net.
Yeah, that was a beautiful look right there. She just had to calibrate the shot right there. It was from the exact same spot. She calibrated it perfectly.
This is Scoff with the ball now. Gives it off. Nice back and forth. Give and go. But Scoff couldn't get the layup to fall. Gives it out now. Swinging it around. Tip pass by Meadows. This is number 21, McGrath with the ball. Now drive by Scoff. Doesn't take the shot. Bounce pass. Shot by Nielsen's up and good. Midi falls. 53-40 now the score.
Good look there by Nielsen. Again, from that medium range that you and I have been talking about here. Great look there. And Lindenwood, like I said, they just keep trying.
3-point shot for McDermott is no good. Under 30 seconds to play. 20 seconds on the clock. No shot clock here for this possession. Cunningham with the ball. Goes to the bench side of the court. Now swings it back up and around. Timeout. Well, they're going to call a foul here against number 10. That's going to be against Mallory McDermott.
I think they called it against Dins.
Or Dins, you are.
Yeah, that's Dins' fourth, too. That's a tough one right there. Dins, kind of a size option for Western Illinois, and that also puts the Lions, to the free throw line. That's a tough foul there for Western Illinois.
Number 25, Selena Arnland, heading to the line here. 2 shots. That free throw is no good. Probably going to get to see a lot of Jasmine Nichols now that Dins is out of the game, or at least you would expect. 11.8 seconds on the clock. Leathernecks are going to have a chance to get a shot up here. McCowan on the inbound, gives it into Meadows.
Well, they got Flanagan in there for Dins right now.
This is Flores with it. 4 seconds on the clock. Got to get rid of it in a timeout called by J.D. Gravina. And 3.2 seconds on the clock. They're going to get a play drawn up here.
I mean, you might as well. Still had 4 timeouts there, so you're down to 3 there. Not a bad timeout. Get the play drawn up, clean things up a little bit here, and try to get that buzzer-beating shot to give you the momentum going into that fourth quarter.
If you're Coach J.D. Gravina, who are you drawing this play up for right now? Who are you looking for?
I mean, is there any question? It's got to be Reagan McCowan. You got to get her coming maybe towards the basketball. On the inbounds play, and she's just going to turn around and do what she does. But somebody else maybe to keep an eye on here on this play might be Addie Brownfield. Oh, no, she's not on the floor right now. I thought she was on the floor, but somebody else you might want to look for, Mallory McDermott, who's really shot the ball pretty well here today as well. But I think Reagan's got to be your first option.
Flores here on the inbound. Trying to get McCowan on the back cut. Couldn't get it to her. McDermott. She's with the ball now. Step back. That shot's up and good. Nothing but net for Mallory.
Point game. That third quarter was really well done there by Western Illinois. They were able to hit some shots there, especially from deep. You saw McDermott there make that shot going into the break. This Leatherneck team looked a lot better there in that third quarter.
McDermott with the ball now. Gives it up top to Flores. Flores, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to put one up quick. Bounce pass, that layup is no good for McCowan, rebounded by the Lions. Back on offense, 9:15 on the clock. The handoff, nice handoff to Arnland, goes up, and I believe that's her first points of the game. That'll be her 5th point of the game. Had a nice 3-point shot earlier. 9:02 on the clock, 20-second shot clock. Flores puts up a deep 3, that's good. Carla Flores knocks it down. Apparently they didn't get the scouting report on her.
Yeah, she's been shooting a couple of shots there from deep, hasn't hit, and I think that was her first 3 here of the ball game. Great look there for Flores.
8:43 on the clock. Tough shot here from Bergman. No good. Rebounded by Meadows. Ball was rolling around. 3-on-2. Now 3-on-3 almost. And there's an and one for Allie Meadows. Heading to the line for the and one opportunity. 60-43 the score. Leathernecks with the lead of 17.
That was a great play there by Meadows in transition. 3-on-2 the other way. She didn't know whether or not she wanted to. She didn't know whether or not she wanted to pass to her teammate or take it herself. She took it herself, and that was the right decision. She got the and one, and now up to an 18-point lead.
8:30 on the clock. Knocked down the free throw here. Wallace with the ball. Working around, guarded by McCowan. Nice drive. That layup no good. Score stays at 61-43. Dins comes away with it, and she's going to get fouled. That'll be the second foul on the Lions here this quarter. Good job by Dins there. She's going to check out of the game as Nichols checks in.
Now just trying to protect Dins right there, get her off the floor here. Sit for a little bit. She's got 4 fouls here in this game.
Nichols, I believe, is yet to pick up. She has one foul on the game. Brownfield, or Meadows with the ball, excuse me. Gives it over now to Brownfield. Leading scorer of the game with 14. Flores, she'll take another three-point shot. That one's good again. Carla Flores, 3 3-pointers made here in the second half.
Almost brought the rain down here at Western Hall. What a shot by Flores, as she's feeling it here in this fourth quarter.
She took that first one, didn't fall a little long. She's knocked down 3 in a row since. We'll head to a media timeout. 7:53 on the clock. 64-43 the score. Leathernecks starting to pull away with it here.
Come on, Don. There's no way you beat me hitting a shot from half court.
Sounds like you haven't learned your lesson from our previous competitions. Say when.
Win.
United Fidelity Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor for the OVC basketball tournament. We're excited to host this elite group of OVC student athletes battling for the automatic bid to the big dance.
Let it go, Derek.
Okay, Don.
Come see the difference at United Fidelity Bank.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Competitive excellence, energized fans, community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1948.
Grit. It's that thing inside of you that ignites passion and empowers you to envision a world full of possibility. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks are made with this grit. It starts here, in this field, in this room, on this court, and in this lab. We refuse to blend in because our purple stands out.
Welcome back in to Western Illinois University. 7:53 on the clock. 64-43 the score. 21-point lead here for the Leathernecks. Coming out of that media timeout, Lions start with the ball. Brugman with it, guarded by Meadows. Dribbles left, takes a tough-looking shot, and it falls. Ellie Brugman, 2 more points to her name.
What a great shot there by Brugman, who's been relatively quiet here today, but she is in double figures. That's her 13th point. And she's made some really, really highlight-like plays. Nice pass.
McCowan, and great ball movement there. Nichols puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up again. That one just a little long. Flores had a nice pass, and then McCowan had a nice pass. Nichols going to get the layup to fall. Bergman's going to take a shot, and that one no good. Rebounded, though. Offense goes up with it. That layup just short. Bounces around. Carla Flores comes away with it. 7:02 on the clock. Give it over. Meadows at the three-point line. Kicks it out to Flores. Flores 3 for 4 from 3. Having herself quite a night here in this second half. Meadows slows it down. 6:50 on the clock. Swinging the ball around. 10-second shot clock. McCowan with it. She'll go left side. Goes up. Off the backboard. No good. Nichols gets the rebound. Puts up the left-hand shot, and it falls.
Your last possession down, you saw Nichols get the offensive rebound and kind of rushed the shot. That one, she didn't rush it right there, was able to get that shot back up, and a nice layup and a nice second chance point there for the Leathernecks.
Brugman with it, gives it over. Now this is Arnland. Gives it up to Cunningham, 6:20 on the clock. She'll take a deep 3. That one's good. Nothing but money there for Michaela Cunningham. Haven't seen that in her bag yet today.
No, Cunningham, that was a great shot right there. She's tried, I think, a couple of shots from deep. Has been unlucky so far, but that was a great-looking shot right there from the elbow.
Flores with the ball, turns around, heads back into the lane. Nice little pump fake move. Goes back to the left side, knocks down the shot. 2 more points, 68-48, 20-point game.
What a great day for Flores. She's got 14 points, kind of stepped in when McCowan was dealing with foul trouble.
Another 3-point shot, that one no good. Addie Brownfield on the rebound. Brings it up here. Dribbles around, hands it off to Meadows now. McCowan, she'll go baseline. Gives it over. This is Brownfield. Goes up, blocked away by number 15, Alyssa Nielsen, excuse me. Now Cunningham with the ball. Leathernecks 20-point lead, but the game's not over yet. Lindenwood, if they get streaky from three-point land, they got a chance.
Well, and their defense has played really well. Good look there for Cunningham. Finding the open look there. Mid-range, that's been her game most of this ball game.
Meadows with the ball, kicks it out to Flores. Slows it down a little bit. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Not in a real hurry when you're up 18. You'll try to take up as much shot clock as you really can. That shot is up and good and one. That's a tough basket right there for Addie Brownfield. You just keep writing stats to her name.
I tell you what, that was a great play right there. It looked like it was kind of going to be, she got to a situation where she couldn't do anything, but then all of a sudden she just turns around and scooped that one up and in, and the foul.
Addie Brownfield heading back to the line, 5 for 6 from the free throw line here today.
3 players on the court for Western Illinois have double figures. Like, that is certainly the winning strategy if you're the Leathernecks.
Brownfield, nice job getting in, initiating the contact on Cunningham, who has been playing well as of recently. Cunningham, 10 points on the game herself. Wallace with the ball, tried to hand it off, couldn't get it. Now gives it over to Nielsen. Going to be a foul here against Carla Flores. That'll be the second team foul here, or the first team foul. Second personal against Carla Flores. Sub checking into the game, Mallory McDermott, the 5'8 senior out of Fairfax, Iowa, checks in.
Good hand for Flores as she comes off the floor right there. She has played excellent here today. 14 points, helping out Western Illinois off the bench.
That pass tipped out of bounds by Mallory McDermott. It's going to stay with Lindenwood. 4:40 on the clock, over halfway through this fourth quarter of action. Leathernecks trying to move to 11-3 on the season, 2-1 in conference matchup. After a tough game on Thursday against Southeast Missouri, trying to get back into the win column here. That shot up and blocked by Nichols, but they're going to call her for the foul. And Odom's going to head to the line for 2. Justice Odom, 4 fouls on the game, still out there playing good physical offense and defense.
Yeah, she's been playing really well here today, able to make some great defensive plays there in that first half, that competitive first half. But then things have kind of changed since she's been on the bench with those 4 fouls.
First free throw, that's up, and that one is good for Justice Odom. On the season, Odom is shooting 63% from the free throw line.
And again, I've highlighted it throughout this ball game, but coming up to this free throw trip, it was 42.9% for Lindenwood, and you feel like a lot of those free throws that they missed, especially in that first half, that kind of gave Western Illinois the momentum and kept them in the ball game. Otherwise, Lindenwood certainly could have pulled away.
A couple players ended up on the ground. Cunningham comes away with the ball. They're going to call her for a 3-second violation. Some fans wanted to travel. There's a lot going on there. A lot of bodies at the floor.
A lot going on. Either way, it was going to be a turnover, either a travel or a 3-second call, and they went with the 3 seconds.
Some full court pressure here. Dietz gets it over top. She's driving one-on-one, and a foul is going to be called against Maya Scoff. And she's got to be getting close to 4 fouls here in this game. That'll be her 4th. 3 players on Lindenwood have 4 fouls now.
You know, I was just starting to think, I didn't say it, but I was thinking in my head that, hey, the fouls haven't accumulated near as badly as they have the first 3 quarters. Now, all of a sudden, you look up, and there's been 4 fouls in the course of like a minute and a half here, so that certainly has changed.
We were sitting about 24-26 at the end of the first half. Now, in total, there's 43 fouls, so we're still about the same in this game.
Nice shot right there by McDermott. Unfortunate that one didn't go in. That was a good look.
Skip pass up to Cunningham. Doesn't take the shot, gives it out to Wallace. Wallace now over to Nielsen. 3:50 on the clock, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Close game here at Western Hall if the Lions can start to make a comeback, but 19 points right now. It was close all the way up to that half. Now Leatherneck's just coming away with it. Nice move by Odom.
Nice play there. Nice little hook shot by Odom. We've talked about her having a really good day here coming in. She hasn't scored a whole lot, but she's made some plays defensively. And, you know, her just not being on the floor this second half, I think that's been the difference here for the Lions. Her size not being on the floor has changed things.
Odom now 8 points on the day. Dietz loses control. Wallace comes away with it. 5 steals now for Wallace in the game. Gives it over. Pass tipped by McDermott. It's going to stay with the Lions here. 3:10 on the clock. Carla Flores is going to check back into the game. She has 14 points total, 4 for 5 from 3. Brugman checks into the game now. She's going to be the inbounder here. They're going to let Dins check into the game. Came in almost a little late. Nichols checks out, and Reagan Cowan checks into the game.
It's like a hockey-style substitution. If you were here Thursday at Western Hall, you should have seen the amount of bodies that they were switching in and out during the men's game. But that was kind of one of those hockey-style plays right there, just getting new bodies in left and right.
Wallace gives it on, now down low to Odom. Odom goes up with it and fouled on the way. Flores thought she had all ball. It's going to be I believe her third foul, and it is going to be her third foul. Team's third as well here in this quarter.
Another good move by Odom, getting into the paint and forcing the issue, you know, going up and getting the contact. Didn't get the basket to fall, but she's been shooting better at the free throw line here of late.
2 for 2 from the line. Odom, that shot is good. Just a really nice job at getting in, initiating some contact, and there we see the hit by Flores. She thought she had all ball. Referee thought she had a little bit of arm. Nonetheless, Odom heads to the line, knocked down the first free throw here, getting ready for the second.
Well, and like you said, this one's not over yet. This one, if this goes in, which it doesn't, unfortunately, now there's an offensive rebound. It's still a 16-point game, 3 minutes to go. Anything can happen in college basketball.
Odom with the ball, gives it over to Wallace. Knocked down a couple of threes here, 3 minutes remaining. You're right back in it. Gives it over now, corner shot. That's going to be a long two, no good. Rebounded by Meadows. Gives it off to Dins. Come away with a great defensive rebound there. 72-55 the score. 71-55 the score, excuse me. Now, Meadows gives it over now. Or Brownfield. This is McCowan with the ball. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 2:18 on the game clock. Brownfield with it. Got to get something up quick. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Flores, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Carla Flores. That'll be her 4th foul of the day. That'll be the 4th team foul. Both teams at 4 team fouls here in this quarter. Next one will send a player to the line.
Flores just kind of chuckling on that one. That was a great play there by Michaela Wallace, able to get that charge called. And, yeah, like you said, both teams now going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
2 minutes on the clock exactly now. Odom working down low against Dins. Nice little spin move, right-hand layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Meadows. It's going to stay with the Lions. They still have some fight in this game. Odom couldn't get the basket to fall, but they still have possession of it with 1:54 remaining. Don't forget, double header here. We'll have the men's game up right after this one. Should be an exciting matchup as well. Ball got tipped out of bounds. They're going to call it off of Meadows, and I do think that was the right call.
Yeah, it is the right call right there, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't. They're going to come take a look at it, it looks like, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't maybe call a foul on Odom. Looked like she just, of course, the size differential between, Allie Meadows and the 6'2" Justice Odom right there. It's kind of a crazy thing, but they're looking. Ooh, that is close. That's close.
I think
getting another look at it, it might be off of Odom.
I don't think there is.
I think it's off her backhand right there.
I think it's going to be off. I'm gonna disagree with you here, Wyatt. I think it's going to be off of Allie Meadows. I don't think there's enough information to overturn it. You think about it, the call on the floor is off of Meadows.
Yeah.
And if there's not
and
enough,
that's the important thing is the call on the floor, and they gave it to Lindenwood. That's close, though. I mean, that is a very, very close call, and curious to see what the officials have to say.
not much will change in the most likely the outcome of this game depending on that call. But if it stays with Lindenwood, they knock down a quick shot. Still in the game.
Well, and you know, even if they keep it here, so they're going to keep the call. But you know, even if they're not able to come back and win this game, you still want to finish strong down the stretch here. So
they get the inbound up, and that's a good quick layup, as we were saying, by Nielsen.
That was a great inbounds play right there, and a little full court pressure here.
Flores with the ball, gives it up to McCowan. They break it 2-on-1 here. Dins was in the corner. They give it up now to Meadows. Slow it down, 14-point game.
But again, Lindenwood, they're just going to, you know, they want to finish strong here as the rest of conference play is ahead of you. Got the full conference slate, basically.
The layup, nice easy layup there for number 13. Addie Brownfield falls. 73-57, and it's got to seem like all but not now for the Lindenwood Lions.
19 points for Brownfield. She was huge when McCowan wasn't on the floor dealing with foul trouble. She's been excellent here today. Definitely would get my nod if we did play her the game. I mean, she's got to be right up there along with Flores, who was able to come off the bench. What a great performance here by the Leathernecks.
Yeah, you really think about second half performances, and Carla Flores jumps out to me. Reagan McCowan came out, played very well in the second half as well. But the consistency, you got to look at the consistency, and that was Addie Brownfield for the Leathernecks here today. 19 points total, 50% shooting from the field so far. 3 seconds on the shot clock, gonna have to get this one up quick. Flores does, off the rim. Off the rim.
Wow, they called a foul, I think, on the shot.
They're gonna. You are correct. Foul was called, heading to the line for two. Fifth personal foul. Team foul number 5. That foul was on number 22, Maya Scoff. The 5'9 freshman out of Bellevue, Nebraska, is going to check out of the game. Number 21, Mary McGrath, checks into the game. Lily Rangard checks into the game, and we got a hometown hero, I believe, as well. Ainsley Holthouse checks into this matchup for the first time.
Yeah, Macomb's own right there. Always fun to see her step out onto the floor on the a court that she's probably been thinking about playing her entire life. So always a cool moment there.
5'4 freshman Ainsley Holthouse comes into the game. That free throw missed by Flores. 37.6 seconds remaining here in this game. So most likely will be it with only 37 seconds remaining. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. Carla Flores going to check out of the game, and she gets a round of applause as number 10, Mallory McDermott, checks in. And
as she should. Carla Flores, a great 15 points off the bench between her and Addie Brownfield. When Reagan McCowan, your best players, dealing with foul trouble, who do you turn to? Western Illinois had 2 girls that they went to here today, and it worked out for them.
Brugman with the ball now, guarded by Holthouse, gives it up, stolen away by Reed. Will she get there? She won't in time, and Coach J.D. Gravina holding out his hands. Hey, slow down, no need to run so fast at this.
Big one here for Coach Gravina there as well, as he's closing in on the all-time wins, taking over that title here at Western Illinois. An incredible career, and he's got this team playing out of their mind right now.
Blocked by Rangard, but they're going to call her for the foul.
I don't know about that one. That was a clean block right there by Rangard.
It seemed like both players initiated some contact.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of think you should have let that one go. That would look like a clean block from here, but maybe I missed something.
16.6 seconds on the clock. Wallace here. Her free throw is up and good. 74-58 the score. We'll get a quick replay of this here for you. Wallace drives in and kind of goes up with it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know about that one, man.
Close call. Reed gets the rebound, and it seems like that's going to be it here. 12 seconds remaining. Turnover. Wallace now with the ball.
Coach Gravina still he's still coaching here in these final seconds.
Wallace turns it over, and McDermott picks it up, and that's how it's going to end. 74-58 the score here. WIU gets the win, improves to 11-3 on the season, 2-10 now for the Lindenwood Lions. Got some final words for us here.
I tell you what, this team, Western Illinois, they're going to be catching a lot of people by surprise if they haven't already. The fact that they went to Southern Illinois at Edwardsville and got a road win. Now they get this win here against Lindenwood. Even though they lost on Thursday against SEMO, I tell you what, this team is going to be right near the top, I feel, of the OVC. And when you've got, like I said, when you had Reagan McCowan, who didn't play all that much because of the foul trouble, she finished with